That's a big one, and it's tough to do. With a lot of it is like having good parts and having good parts availability and people and having some of that infrastructure on site. But really,
The story of Parker Schnabel is a powerful example of how hard work and smart decisions can turn a simple life into a rich and successful one. Today, he is known as one of the most successful young gold miners in the world, but his journey did not begin with luxury or comfort. He was born and raised in a small town in Alaska, where life was tough and required strong effort every single day. Unlike many wealthy people who inherit money, Parker built his success step by step. From a very young age, he was surrounded by mining work because of his grandfather, who owned a gold mine. Instead of toys and games, Parker spent his childhood learning how to operate heavy machines and understand how gold mining works. This early exposure gave him a big advantage later in life. While other children were enjoying easy routines, Parker was developing skills that would shape his future. His lifestyle today may look luxurious, but it is important to understand that it is built on years of hard work, patience, and learning. His story is not just about money, it is about discipline, courage, and making bold decisions at the right time. Growing up in Alaska played a very important role in shaping Parker's personality and mindset. Life in Alaska is not easy, especially in small towns where people must depend on themselves for many things. The weather is harsh, and the environment can be challenging. In such conditions, people learn to be strong and responsible from a young age. Parker spent most of his early years at his grandfather's mining site, where he learned not only about gold but also about life. His grandfather believed in teaching through real experience, so Parker was given responsibilities early on. By the time he was a teenager, he already knew how to handle machines and manage small tasks in the mine. These experiences helped him develop confidence and practical knowledge. While other teenagers were focused on school activities or entertainment, Parker was already thinking about business and leadership. This difference set him apart from others. His childhood was not filled with luxury, but it gave him something more valuable, a strong work ethic and the ability to handle pressure. These qualities became the foundation of his success and helped him achieve goals that many people only dream about. One of the most important moments in Parker's life came when he had to decide between going to college or continuing in the mining business. For many young people, college is the safe and expected path, but Parker chose a different direction. He believed in his abilities and in the opportunities that mining could offer him. Instead of spending his college fund on education, he made the bold decision to invest it in mining equipment and operations. This decision was risky because there was no guarantee of success. If things went wrong, he could lose everything. However, Parker was confident because of his years of experience and understanding of the industry. This move showed his courage and determination. It also marked the beginning of his independent journey as a miner. After making this decision, he started managing his own mining projects and building a team. This was a big responsibility, especially for someone so young, but Parker handled it with focus and dedication. His willingness to take risks and trust his skills played a major role in his success. This moment proved that sometimes stepping away from traditional paths can lead to greater opportunities. As Parker's career grew, his fame and income increased significantly, especially after he became a key figure on the popular TV show Gold Rush. The show gave viewers a chance to see his journey, including both his successes and challenges. At first, many people doubted him because he was very young and leading a mining crew. However, he quickly proved that age does not define ability. He showed strong leadership skills, deep knowledge of mining, and the ability to make smart decisions under pressure. Over time, he became one of the most popular personalities on the show. His earnings from the show also grew, reaching up to $100,000 per episode. In addition to his TV income, his mining operations were generating millions of dollars each season. By the time he was 24, he had already mined gold worth over $13 million. This level of success is rare for someone so young. Despite this wealth, Parker remained focused on his work and continued investing most of his money back into his business. This approach helped him grow even further and maintain long-term success, When people think about a rich and luxurious lifestyle, they often imagine expensive houses, luxury cars, and a life full of comfort. While Parker does have access to all these things, his lifestyle is not as flashy as many would expect. He owns some high-end vehicles, including off-road trucks and SUVs, which are useful for his work in rough environments. However, he does not spend his money just to show off. Instead, he prefers to invest in his business and create experiences that he can share with others. For example, he often takes his crew on trips and spends money on travel rather than luxury items. This shows that he values relationships and memories more than material things. His lifestyle is a balance between comfort and simplicity. He has the financial power to live in extreme luxury, but he chooses to stay grounded. This makes him different from many other young millionaires who focus more on showing their wealth. Parker's approach to money reflects his personality and the values he learned during his childhood. Despite his success, Parker has faced many challenges and difficult situations throughout his journey. Gold mining is not an easy business, and it comes with many risks. There are times when equipment breaks down, weather conditions become harsh, or the land does not produce as much gold as expected. Parker has experienced all these problems and more. There have been moments when he was under serious financial pressure and had to make quick decisions to keep his operations running. These situations tested his patience and leadership skills. Instead of giving up, he continued to work hard and find solutions. His ability to stay calm under pressure and make smart decisions is one of the main reasons for his success. These challenges show that behind the luxury and wealth, there is a person who has worked extremely hard and faced many difficulties. His journey is not just about success but also about overcoming obstacles and learning from failures. Parker's personal life has also been a topic of interest for fans, especially because of his busy career. One of his most well-known relationships was with Ashley Yule, who even worked with him during a mining season. Their relationship attracted a lot of attention, but it eventually ended. Parker later admitted that he did not give enough time to the relationship because of his work commitments. This highlights one of the biggest challenges of a demanding career, balancing personal life and professional responsibilities. Success often requires sacrifices, and Parker's story is no different. There have also been rumors about other relationships, but he has mostly kept his private life away from the public eye. He prefers to focus on his work and avoid unnecessary attention. This approach helps him maintain a level of privacy and control over his life. It also shows that despite being a public figure, he values his personal space and does not want everything to be shared with the world. In conclusion, the life of Parker Schnabel is a perfect example of how determination, hard work, and smart choices can lead to success. His journey from a small town in Alaska to becoming a millionaire gold miner is truly inspiring. While his lifestyle today includes elements of luxury, it is not based on showing off wealth but on building a strong and sustainable future. He continues to invest in his business and focus on long-term growth rather than short-term pleasures. His story teaches valuable lessons about discipline, risk-taking, and staying focused on goals. For anyone looking for inspiration, Parker's life shows that success is possible at any age if you are willing to work hard and take smart risks. His balanced approach to life, combining wealth with simplicity, makes him stand out from many others. In the end, his story is not just about gold or money, it is about building a life based on effort, passion, and determination. The life of Parker Schnabel is a unique mix of hard work, smart thinking, and quiet luxury that many people find inspiring. While many young millionaires enjoy showing their wealth through expensive lifestyles, Parker has taken a different path. His journey started in a simple environment where comfort was not the priority. Growing up in Alaska, he learned very early that success comes from effort, patience, and discipline. His grandfather, who owned a gold mine, played a major role in teaching him the basics of mining and life. Instead of giving him an easy childhood, he taught him how to work with machines, understand the land, and respect the value of money. These lessons helped Parker build a strong foundation for his future. Today, he is known as one of the most successful young miners in the world, but his success did not happen overnight. It is the result of years of learning, working, and taking risks. His lifestyle may include luxury, but it is still deeply connected to his roots and the values he learned as a child. One of the most interesting things about Parker's life is how early he started taking responsibility. Most people at a young age are focused on school, hobbies, or entertainment, but Parker was already learning how to manage real work. By the time he was a teenager, he had a clear understanding of how mining operations function. He was not just watching others, he was actively involved in the process. This early experience gave him confidence and practical knowledge that many people gain much later in life. When he eventually stepped into a leadership role, he was already prepared. This made it easier for him to handle challenges and make important decisions. His ability to lead a team at such a young age surprised many people, but for Parker, it was a natural step. He had been preparing for it his entire life. This shows that success often starts long before people notice it. The effort and learning that happen in the early years play a huge role in shaping the future. Parker's story is a perfect example of how early responsibility can lead to great achievements later in life. As Parker moved forward in his career, he began to make decisions that showed his strong belief in himself. One of the biggest examples of this was when he decided not to go to college and instead invest his money into mining. This was a bold move because it involved a lot of risk. Many people would choose the safer path, but Parker believed that his experience and knowledge gave him a better chance in the mining business. This decision changed everything for him. It allowed him to focus completely on his work and build his own operations. Starting a business at a young age is not easy, especially in a field as demanding as mining. There are many risks involved, including financial losses and unexpected challenges. However, Parker was willing to face these risks because he believed in his abilities. Over time, his decision proved to be the right one. His mining operations started to grow, and he began earning significant profits. This moment in his life shows the importance of believing in yourself and being willing to take risks when you are confident in your skills. As his success grew, Parker became a well-known figure through the TV show Gold Rush. This show gave people a closer look at his life and work,